Hi, I'm Mark Tyrrell of Uncommon Knowledge, and welcome to Master Hypnotic Language Patterns in 3 straightforward steps. How a few simple exercises can supercharge your hypnosis language skills. So have you ever heard someone use hypnotic language patterns so masterfully that part of you just went, wow, how on earth do you get to be that good? Perhaps it was just a single phrase uttered by the hypnotherapist that completely flipped things around for the client, or perhaps it was a longer hypnotic induction which wove together a captivating blend of story rhythm and tone shift with an artful array of embedded suggestions. But whatever it was, you were in awe. Why we're not all masters of hypnotic language. So hypnotic language is an abiding passion of mine, and I just love discovering new ways to powerfully communicate ideas to my clients. However, like most people, when I was first starting out, I did feel a bit awkward actually getting my mouth around speaking in this new and unfamiliar kind of a way. It just didn't feel natural to me at first to say things like, and you can relax even deeper, can you not? I worried that I might sound silly, not to mention feel silly. Sounding silly is not the only obstacle. Many trainee hypnotists dread running out of things to say. I remember one student who was absolutely terrified of practicing her hypnotic language with other people. She imagined that after doing some relaxation with the subject, there would be a long pause, and then she'd just have to say, you can open your eyes now. So how do you get really good at hypnotic language? And I've identified 3 key principles that I use. So number 1, write it down. Okay, doing a little bit every day works wonders when you're learning a new skill. This is how I taught myself to juggle. So rather than spending hours dropping the balls and getting frustrated, I just left the juggling balls by my desk. And once or twice a day, when I wanted a break, I'd pick them up and have a go for a few minutes. Okay, so a little bit every day. No huge effort, no pressure, no obligation. And after a few weeks, I started to get good at it. What got me really good at hypnotic language was writing out a list of all the major hypnotic language patterns and spending a few minutes every day combining them in different ways. I tried to pack as many as I could into one paragraph. For example, I might write something like this, and the more you remember the relaxation that's within, the more you can notice that comfort beginning to spread right the way through the arms. And people really begin to relax deeply and more comfortably when they start to let go and rest deeply. Number 2, listen to other hypnotists. Find some high-quality hypnosis downloads or scripts and listen to them or read them regularly. This is a brilliant way to familiarize yourself with the way of speaking so that it begins to feel more and more natural for you. After some time, you might want to write down some of the language patterns you hear that you particularly like and incorporate them into your work so that they become your own. You use them in a way which is unique to you. Pay attention to the shifts in rhythm and voice tone that the hypnotherapist uses. Notice how they use silence, then practice doing the same with your own voice. 3, record your hypnosis. Some people say they don't like listening to recordings of their own voice, but in fact this is an excellent way to improve how you sound. I used to record myself doing inductions again and again, and each time I get a bit better at combining the hypnotic language patterns and a bit better at delivering them in a congruent voice. Record yourself regularly on a dictaphone or on your computer, either reading out an induction you've written or even better, creating one as you go, and then listen to it. Notice what's good and what needs improving about your hypnotic language and your voice. Notice the bits that you particularly like and particularly enable you to relax. All this requires commitment on your part, but I promise you that if you follow these tips for just 30 days, you'll notice yourself being naturally more hypnotic in everyday life, and any hypnosis sessions you undertake will flow so much more easily. You might even begin to glimpse just how creative and artful you're capable of becoming with your hypnotic language skills, something that I hope will spur you on to practice even more. So I hope you found that useful, and if you did, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to hear when my next video is published, hit the notification bell below. I'm Mark Tyrrell of Uncommon Knowledge, and if you'd like to subscribe to my email newsletter, you can find it over at unk.com/blog. That's unk.com/blog. Thanks for watching.